The Digital Divide in Your Classroom, presented by Frank Swanson
Travis Dawdy.
and Jasmine, who could not be here for this part.
What is the digital divide? By definition, it is an economic and social inequality according to categories of persons in a given population and their access to, use of, or knowledge of information and communication technologies, also known as ICT. Who has access to information and communication technologies?
How big is the digital divide? In the United States alone, there are several factors that determine the divide, and as much as people like to believe, there are still people in the U.S. that do not own a computer, much less have internet access at home, whereas others have multiple computers with high-speed broadband connections to the internet. It is estimated that about 30% of the world is without internet access.
As the digital divide continued, nearly every school in the U.S. has an ITC with internet access. The divide is more than just access to an ITC, but also includes using this access to utilize information and let the access empower them, using the information in a productive way.
Dealing with the digital divide. We have found no simple solution because of cost and other prohibitive factors. Computers or internet-capable devices cost money and are usually not very cheap or widely available in some areas. Also, internet access costs usually a monthly fee or a one-time usage cost. However, computers are getting cheaper and more accessible to buy for pretty much everybody in the market. Public libraries usually have computers and internet access free of charge, as well as schools that allow their students to use them when they are available. Libraries have been digitizing their catalogs for years and contain a lot of useful information on the resources that can be very accessible and helpful to students. Open Wi-Fi networks in public places allow people to conduct their internet usage in privacy without having to purchase it themselves.
The digital divide in education. We looked at a case study found in Florida where they tested their ITC skills, which is their basic knowledge on how to use technology to find information and compose required assignments, and found that there was a digital divide in schools. Schools take it upon themselves to educate students about ITC through practice, investing after school time and or possibly introducing professional development classes. Less focus would be on worksheets and or book work. To reduce cost of text, schools are starting to implement the use of the internet for content.
Solutions. School must work hard to ensure the technological literacy of their students, not only in preparation for their future pursuits, but to provide new avenues of learning for their students that keep them alert and engaged. We believe that starting technology usage at an early age and making it a focus of their education, not just a small part, could play a huge role in increasing the literacy in technology for students. Technology is not feasible in your school. Do your best to put some sort of technology in every student's hand as often as possible.
Our personal comments. With the rapid increase in technology use in the classroom, it is important to make sure students have access to technology and they are comfortable using it in a classroom setting as well as on their own. To improve writing and research, new technologies can allow group collaborations like this one or new ways to brainstorm with each other as a class.
Okay, thank you for listening. That was our presentation on the digital divide in the classroom.